Grand Rising, fellas, Grand Rising. Welcome back to another video. For this video, this is actually part two of my previous handstand training. I decided to isolate with some shoulders and some bicep tricep work. But for this video, guys, I wanted to talk and speak about stress and really just learning to manage stress within yourself, right? I'm speaking about this because stress is a motherfucker. Stress is a real motherfucker, man. And we all go through some sort of challenge within ourselves in any period in life, right? That's just a part of life. If you ask me, bro, stress is a part of life. But it's the way you manage and the way you handle things that's gonna determine your outcome and your perspective, right? So we always want to make sure that we are in the best state possible. you know if you are somebody like me that works high stress job, you're in the medical field where you're dealing with people a lot, that shit can be stressful as fuck, man. That shit can be super stressful. And if you are not in that state mentally, if you're not there properly, bro, I'm telling you, man, like, there's a good chance you're gonna react to shit, bro, that you shouldn't be reacting to. Or you're gonna take shit personally that you shouldn't be taking things personally, you know? So, I don't want you guys giving up on yourself, man, especially when it comes to training, bro. Even with training, see, that's why I say no pain, no progression. When it comes to stress, you need stress when it comes to building the muscle, right? You need enough progressive overload over there, enough stress overload to build and break that muscle down, right? Because when that muscle is going through that pain and that stress, that's when it changes. Excuse me. So if you ask me, stress is a motherfucker, but at the same time, we can use stress as a positive force in our life, right? Me being almost 25, bro, as I look back and as I reflect on life, being an adult, this adulting shit, this shit can be stressful because money is involved. You might have to work more hours when you don't want to work more hours, and you might just be tired as fuck, man. And or what's even more fucking stressful is you don't have a job or something. You don't have no motion right now, you know. Or maybe your job just laid you off like that. That sucks, bro. Or maybe some shit happened with your family or something like that, man. Having family problems and stuff, bro, that's real. That can be real stressful. If your parents are sick, or you got a family member, man. I said this before, bro. I knew I was getting older when not just me, it was me aging. It was people around me getting sick. That's when I knew I was getting older. So if we're not careful and if we get stressed out, man, yeah, stress can be a real motherfucker. Now, how do I manage stress for me personally? Because of course, we gonna speak about the problem, but we also we especially have to focus on a solution. I can only speak for myself when it comes to stress, guys, but stress is real mental for the most part, and that really boils down to the individual and how they handle it, right? Like I said. So for me, number one, we gotta get in the gym, bro. Part of the reason why I'm consistent is because I get stressed the fuck out. So if I'm gonna go for a run, I'm gonna go for a run, bro. If I'm gonna go destroy some weights, I'm gonna go destroy some weights, bro, to get this shit off my mental. Cause right now I'm stressed the fuck out. I can't think. What am I gonna do about it? what am I gonna do about it? So we gotta hit the weights, number one. If you don't want to hit the weights, okay, do something physical though. Go boxing, go swimming, you know, go for a run, go walking, hiking. You can do something, right? And then number two, take a cold shower, bro. Take a cold fucking shower, guys. I know that might sound like uncomfortable at first. Good, because a cold shower will give you that mental clarity, bro. It'll make you feel refreshed. Even me personally, man, like I'm gonna be honest, this is something minor, but I don't even really like to use hot water when I'm like washing my face or just brushing my teeth or something like that, man. I'm only really using hot water if I'm like washing something, you know, or like washing dishes, right? But other than that, when it comes to self-care, you use some cold water, bro, to get yourself refreshed. And so last thing I'm gonna say, guys, is meditation, bro. Meditation and or speaking to a close friend or something about it. You know, if that can help too, speaking to a close friend about it. But meditation, especially, you want to just sit there and still your mind, focus on your breathing. Some of you guys are not focused on your breathing, bro. Some of you guys are just kind of like breathing on autopilot. You don't want to breathe through your mouth. You want to breathe, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. So if you find yourself to be getting stressed out, man, especially if you working, bro, like for me, like I said, I'm in the medical field. So if I'm wearing a mask, sometimes my breathing can be off. So I got to be conscious of that. You want to be conscious of the way you're breathing. You want to be aware of that. Take control of that, right? And those are my 3 little strategies on how to, manage your stress. Hopefully that helps you guys out, right? Remember, stress is a part of life, but it's the way you handle things and the way you deal with it, bro, really. It's just the way you deal with it. Do not run away from your problems, though. That's going to be more stressful, especially, I used to try to escape my problems at one point. Maybe I'm like smoking or something, doing things that I shouldn't be doing, but that's only going to add to your stress, bro. So anyways, man, got a crazy pump at the end here. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Like I said, I just wanted to bring something a little bit different for you guys because I could have left this video as is, just me training, but I figured, you know what, I'm gonna speak about a topic that maybe or not maybe, but I'm gonna speak about a topic that everybody can relate to, and also tell you guys that, hey, I'm human, bro. This is life, right? Like I have things on my mind too that can make me stressed out, but it's about, in conclusion, it's about learning when to take a step back for yourself and learning when to say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna let go right now. Sometimes when you're stressed out, as men, bro, we need solutions, but sometimes we also have to learn when to take a step back and walk away from that situation so we can find a better solution. Always remember, it's no pain, no progression. Get your reps in. Appreciate you guys for tuning into this one. Yeah, figured I'd bring you guys something different, something new. Let me know if this helped. Like I said, could have left the video as is, but I'm checking out. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Learn to manage your stress.